Hola Coolers, welcome back to the channel for yet another Barça news update, as it has now been confirmed officially. Robert Lewandowski has been ruled out for 3 weeks with a hamstring injury, guys. We mentioned it in our last video after the win over Celta on Saturday that Robert Lewandowski seems like he's going to be out for a while yet. Well, it has been confirmed by the club doctors that he has actually picked up a hamstring injury and he would be out for 3 weeks. That means Barca are going to be missing Lewandowski for some very important matches that are coming up. Well, as it is at the moment, Lewandowski is clearly going to miss the Copa Del Rey final next week Saturday, and also the first leg of the Champions League semi-final against Inter at the Montjuic next midweek as well. But those are not the only games that Lewandowski is likely to miss. Well, let's look at some of the games that Lewandowski is likely to miss, and then I'll just pick it up right here from my phone. Well, so Barca's next game is tomorrow at the Montjuic against Mallorca, and then Lewandowski is going to miss that one, of course, and then he's going to miss the Copa del Rey final on Saturday against Real Madrid, and then the Champions League semi-final first leg against Inter at the Montjuic as well. Lewandowski is going to be missing that game, as well as Barca's next La Liga game, which is a trip to Real Valladolid that Barca thumped 7-0 earlier this season. But then again, with the timeline that has been set for his recovery, Lewandowski is also likely to miss the all-important Champions League semi-final second leg against Inter at the San Siro as well. So these are some of the games that Lewandowski is likely to be missing out for. And with the goals that he has scored this season, the contribution that he has made to Barca this season, it is very clear that Lewandowski is going to be a big miss for us this season. 40 goals in all competitions at the age of 36. That's nothing to be sniffed at, bro. That is remarkable numbers in every sense of the word, no matter how you want to look at it. 40 goals in all competitions at the age of 36 in one of Europe's top 5 leagues is nothing to be sniffed at, guys. And the guy keeps delivering the goods year after year, season after season, and Lewandowski is going to be a huge miss for Barca. But then again, it's not the first time that we have seen Lewandowski recover miraculously ahead of schedule, because he is a fitness freak. We all know that. So we are not ruling out the possibility that Lewandowski may just recover even ahead of schedule, because he has done it before and he can do it again. So if that is the case, probably we may see Lewandowski available for the semi-final second leg against Inter in the Champions League. But this injury means that he is still going to be missing very important games for us, like the Copa del Rey final, the league games against Mallorca and Valladolid. These are games that Barca have the opportunity to draw steps closer to sealing the league title this season. The Copa del Rey final is a big game for us. Lewandowski has been a very good player against Real Madrid over his career. So, of course, we are going to be needing him for that game. But unfortunately, it seems like Lewandowski, alongside Alejandro Balde, will be sitting out that Copa del Rey final against Madrid. And also, the important Champions League semi-final games. Certainly, he's going to miss the first leg. Against Inter, he's going to miss the first leg. But there may be a chance that he would be back for the second leg. But if ultimately that ends up not being the case, then these big games, the Copa del Rey final, the trophy on the line, the Champions League semi-finals, home and away, 2 key games that Barca need their best players for. If Lewandowski is out, then Barca have to do it all on their own without the Polish marksman. Well, I think we can take some encouragement from the performances of Ferran Torres this season, whenever he has had to come on as a substitute for Lewandowski or whenever he has had to start in place of Lewandowski. I think Ferran Torres has delivered the goods. This has to be not just his best season in the Barca shed, but I think his best season, the best season of his career, guys. This season has to be the best season of Ferran Torres' career so far. 17 goals in all competitions this season. That is a personal best for him. In all competitions, he has never scored as much goals as he has scored so far this season for Barca. And the season is still remaining, so he still has the opportunity to add even more goals to his name. So, of course, I think this is a huge opportunity for Ferran Torres, because Lewandowski is going to be missing for some games now, and this is Ferran's moment, guys. Ferran's moment has arrived, and I feel like Ferran should take this opportunity with both hands. Of course, there is no guarantee that Ferran Torres will be starting all the games in the absence of Lewandowski, because of course we have seen that Hansi Flick likes to use a false nine sometimes, because we have seen it in some games whereby Dani Olmo, the guy has just come back from injury as well. Dani Olmo has been deployed as a false nine to very, very good effect. Even against Celta on Saturday, when Barça came back to win the game late in the game, after Lewandowski was substituted, it was Olmo that filled in as the number 9. And he did well because he won the penalty that allowed Rafinha to score the last-minute winner on Saturday. So these are options for Hansi Flick to explore. Either Ferran Torres coming in place of Lewandowski, or adding an extra midfielder in there to cluster the central areas for Barca. These are options that Hansi Flick has this season. And with the absence of Lewandowski now, the rest of our players, they really need to step up, guys. They really need to step up in these crucial points of the season. Like I said in the last video, Barca cannot use excuses at this point, guys. Regardless of whoever is missing, the team has a role to play. The team has one job, that is fight for all the trophies, guys. Fight for all the competitions. Don't bury your heads. Fight for all the competitions. Fight for all the trophies. Regardless of the injury problems that we are facing. We have faced a lot of challenges this season, but oftentimes we have emerged on top despite the challenges that we have faced. So many games, so many times whereby a lot has been going against us in terms of injuries, administrative issues, fixture overload, and all of that stuff. But yet, somehow, Barca has found themselves in a very good position heading into the last few weeks of the season, guys. We are still in contention for all 3 titles, and we shouldn't let injuries ruin our chances of a historic season that seems to be coming our way this season, guys. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. What do you think is the best way to deal with the absence of Lewandowski? Do you think that Hansi Flick should opt for Ferran Torres as the number 9 in the absence of the Polish marksman, or do you think that Dani Olmo should be the one who is used as a false 9 to make up for the absence of Lewandowski? I would like to hear all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do give this video a like, turn on your notification bell so that whenever I drop on the channel, you shall be notified. And most importantly, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. If you are watching us from Facebook, please do like the page as well and show your support, because we have so much more content coming your way, guys. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça, and I'll see you on the next video. Adios.